Oi Brasil, olha eu aqui de novo com mais uma entrevista maravilhosa pra vocês e dessa vez é sobre uma produção que promete muitas risadas. A indicada ao Oscar Stephanie Hsu, Ashley Park, Sherry Cola e Sabrina Wu são as protagonistas da comédia Loucas em Apuros, longa aclamado pela crítica internacional que ainda tem o ator Seth Rogen na produção. A trama acompanha um grupo de 4 mulheres e seus processos de autodescoberta enquanto embarcam uma aventura sem limites pela Ásia. Elas viajam à procura da mãe biológica de uma delas e enfrentam situações no mínimo inusitadas. Até em banda de K-pop elas precisam se transformar. Já imaginaram a confusão, né? No bate-papo, as protagonistas me contaram tudo sobre os bastidores, os desafios da gravação, a conexão com os personagens e as preocupações sociais do roteiro, que além da comédia, também aborda questões como racismo, sexualidade e a sexualização da mulher asiática. Dá só uma olhada.
You guys must be new to town, right?
New to town, but not new to the country. We just moved from California.
We just wondered if you wouldn't mind if your daughter played with our daughter.
Audrey, say hi.
You wanna play slide?
Slides off limits to ching-chongs.
Fuck you! Do you wanna be best friends?
Hello, ladies.
We just discovered on this interview that we're gonna start waving with a peace sign. I think that's cute.
Yeah, it's
I don't
very
think I've
cute.
ever seen
Why
anyone
is
do
that?
Hi.
It's like little bunny ears.
Oh, okay, bunny ears,
Bunny and
nice.
peace.
Ladies, first of all, I have to say that I really had fun watching this movie. It's hilarious. Congratulations on your work. And I want to know, on the first scene, we see the relationship between your characters. And I want to know, how would you describe it?
I think it really mirrors like our relationship in a bit. You know, Lolo and Audrey as 5-year-olds are kind of thrust together, saying like, you should be friends, and they actually are so genuinely connected at their core, not just because they're Asian, but because they really are yin and yang to each other. And the same way that like me and Sherry met for the first time in person because we were cast in this movie together. And it was kind of one of those things where I guess we didn't choose that, but right away it was just like the same exact thing that you see.
Yeah, I think the chemistry on the screen like speaks for itself because it is real in real life, and like we do have this, you know, like kismet, kindred spirits thing. Like Ash and I like couldn't be more different, but we just think the same, and we have like just similar vibrations.
But I think that I actually love, like I used to never understand the opposites attract kind of thing because I didn't understand it, but now I realize if opposites attract when the other person is really celebrating what makes the other person who they are.
Yeah.
You know, like not being scared of the thing that makes them opposite, but really celebrating it.
Yeah.
And I think that...
Yeah, Lolo and
That's
Audrey
us.
definitely embraced that as well in the film, and like it's true, you know? It's a biopic. No,
No, it's really not.
Not at all.
At all.
Not in the slightest.
But like, fine.
We'll take it.
Fine.
And when you're doing an action movie, you have like to prepare yourself to training and everything. So how do you guys prepare yourselves for a comedy movie?
Oh, I thought you were about to say we were in an action movie, and I was like, at times it didn't feel as thus.
I mean, from being, you know, stranded in the wilderness, doing drugs on the train, and the choreo for the K-pop, it was energetically an action movie.
But in terms of comedy, I think that what was so fun about especially the 4 of us, is that we all really understand the craft, the rhythm, the generosity of what comedy like entails for every person. And so we really just got to have fun. And also, we said this a lot, like the bump set spike of everything. And like really, nobody was there to be like, I have to be the spike all the time. And I think that for us and to prepare for this, it was more about the fact that we got to actually explore the humans that these characters were for the first time. I don't think a lot of us had the opportunity to like be a fully fleshed out human who was also funny. So we just got to take the thing that we really understood in terms of the craft and be like, let's push each other to like really find the humans that we are for the first time.
The base was there, you know, the human connection, and also, like the experience that, you know, we've been training for our whole lives in a sense, you know, like this moment, it was just puzzle pieces, the 4 of us. You know, and we were just like so supportive, and we had each other's backs. So the fact that we had that fundamental bond, I think the rest was just, you know, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really fun actually. Congratulations. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a lovely day.
Thank you, love.
Bye.
still find her. Our passports are in my suitcase that got stolen.
You know who can bypass airport security? K-pop stars. Everyone remember their names?
Sassy.
Cutie.
Lisa.
Lisa, 2.
I don't believe these girls are singers.
Girls, show them.
What are we supposed to show?
You're a fan of Cardi B, right?
Yeah. Is she here?
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm fine.
First of all, I have to say that I love Dead Eye so much. I think it's my favorite character in this movie. And I want to know, how would you describe it, this character?
You said Deadeye was your favorite character? Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Deadeye is an icon.
now I'm doing great. I've been jokingly describing them as like a sex icon. But if you're into that, feel free to put that in your piece. I think they're just like a really like heart of gold, like really true to themselves person that maybe had not found their community for a really long time, like where they were growing up and within their family, and they have lots of cool interests and took a leap of faith, and it was like an act of bravery, but they like put themselves out there to this new group of friends, like their cousins' friends, and was sort of on a journey to like sort of find people who really accept them for who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally. Stephanie, first of all, I have to say that I'm a big fan, and you got to do all that crazy stuff in Everything Everywhere at the same time. And how was it for you to do like new stuff in this movie, like playing a K-pop artist and doing the choreography? How was it? Because you actually done everything that is possible. Anyone could imagine in a movie.
Yeah, it's true. I did film this movie after Everything Everywhere, but Everything Everywhere had not come out yet, obviously. But, when I was in high school, I was really silly. People used to always say that I should do stand-up one day, and when I was in college, I was in a sketch comedy group, and Bowen Yang was in the improv group. So I have like a huge comedy background, but I just decided to not go down that path, quite honestly, because the hours are crazy and I go to bed at like 9, 10 at the latest if it were up to me. And so the idea of being up at midnight to perform was like absolutely crazy. So this movie really scratched a big itch for me to get to do a raunchy hard comedy, because I just I love getting to do things that are ridiculous and funny, and that brings me so much joy. So I'm really grateful that we got to do this together and be completely unhinged. And what I love about our movie is that it's so deep, like there is such a big heart to it, but a lot of it is also like not that deep. It's just liberating and fun and joyous and raucous, and we deserve to have fun also.
Mm-hmm. But speaking of deep, I think at the same time, the movie has some depth in terms of it embraces racism and a lot of issues of the fetishizing of Asian women. So was that a concern?
I think it was less of a concern and more of a permission to completely reclaim it. I think because we have Adele and Cherry and Teresa helming the film, we knew that we were protected, and they very much so wanted to make a movie where we were not objects, that we were the butt of our own jokes, reclaiming our sexuality that can be both sexy but also funny and ridiculous. But it's the power is in our hands as opposed to someone else's.
Yeah, I think that stuff is just gave our film a sense of urgency and like stakes. Like this is a very funny film that is doing something pretty cool given, sort of the things that like Asian women deal with in like the sexual world, and yeah.
Yeah, totally. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ah, gente, muito simpáticas e muito talentosas, né? Olha, Loucas em Apuros já está nos cinemas aqui no Brasil. Quem assistiu, comenta aqui o que achou e se inscreve no canal, ativa o sininho e compartilha com os amigos, tá bom? Se você tá vendo no Instagram, comenta e compartilha que já tá bom. Beijos, até a próxima!
Oh my God, you're a drug dealer? Are you good? Are they coming out? Yeah, but only 7, and I think I put in 8.
Just push, pull, twist it.
It's not a puppet, it's my asshole! I should never come to China.
People are always thinking I have this perfect life, but I don't belong anywhere.
If you do not know where you come from, how do you know who you are?
Let's find your birth mother.
Will you guys come with me?
Yes, bitch.
Ni hao, Lolo.